Welcome everyone, my name is Scott and welcome to another Phaser 3 tutorial series. In this series, we are going to be making a simple space shooter game using JavaScript and the Phaser 3 library. Here's an example of the game we'll be building in this series. For our game, we're going to focus on building all of our game objects by using reusable components. And so we're going to start off by adding in our player and adding in support for keyboard input, so then that way we can move our ship around and fire our weapon. We'll add in some nice animations for both our player and our enemies. And so for our enemies, we're going to have two different types. We're going to have one that just comes down the screen, and then one that'll have this wave pattern as it comes down at us. We'll then take a look at how we can handle collisions in our game between our various phaser groups and between our player and enemy ships. Next, we'll work on our enemy spawning, and we'll learn how we can use object pools to handle our resource management so we can easily reuse our game objects in our game. Finally, we're going to wrap up by adding some nice UI components for our player score, lives, and then we're going to go ahead and add some audio to our game. So for this series, some experience with JavaScript and the Phaser 3 library is a plus, but it's not a requirement. For this series, all you'll need is a basic IDE and a local web server to follow along. In this series, I will be using VS Code for my IDE, and I'll be using an awesome extension for our local web server to go ahead and test the game that we are going to build. If you are interested in following along with the code, there will be a link in the description of this video to the starter project template here on GitHub. This starter code template will include all the assets and the instructions you need for getting started. For each video, there will be links to the starting and ending code for that video so you can easily follow along. So before we get started, I want to give a quick thanks to the following artists, since this game would not have been possible without their awesome assets. So Fuzel, Anselmus, and Pixel created these asset packs that are available on itch.io for the various assets that we use in our game. So from Fuzel, we went ahead and used our player ship, this environment pack for our background, and then our enemy ships. For Anselmus, we use the audio from his project template, Warped. And then finally, we have this nice space background here by Pixel that we use for the background of our game. All right, before we get started with our project, let's take a quick peek at the project task list and review the tasks that we will need to do in order to build our game. So included in the project template, there will be a link to this project task list. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on setting up our project. So we'll go ahead and grab our project files. We'll see how we can run the project by using a local web server. Then we'll go ahead and review our project code, and we'll work on updating our basic Phaser game configuration for what we need for this game. And then finally, we'll go ahead and start doing some code planning for how we want to build out our various game objects, so like our player and our enemies, and the components we'll need to create those. Then we'll go ahead and jump into our code. And so what we'll do is we'll start with our player. And so we'll create our Phaser 3 game objects. We'll work on adding some animations for our player's ship. And then we'll start building out our components for allowing our player to move in our game by listening for the built-in Phaser keyboard events, and then we'll use that to move our Phaser 3 game object. Finally, we're going to take a look at adding in a simple weapon, so then that way our player can fire bullets at our enemies. Once we have that, we'll start building out our enemy classes, and so we'll have these simple Phaser 3 game objects, very similar to player, where we'll have our animations. But for input, we're going to go ahead and have some basic AI movement, where one of our enemies is just going to come down our screen, and the other one's going to do a wave pattern. And so we'll look at how we can abstract some of that logic out so we can easily create different enemy types quickly. Once we have our player and our enemies, we're going to work on adding in simple collisions between our enemy game objects and our player, also between the various ships and the bullets that'll be fired in the game. Then we'll take a look at adding in a health component, so then that way our player's ship can take more than one hit before it's destroyed. Then we're going to go take a look at how we can spawn our enemies, and so we're going to go ahead and look at phaser groups and how we can use these phaser groups to create an object pool. Then that way we can spawn multiple enemies in our game and reuse our game objects. Then we'll go ahead and update our collisions to go ahead and work with our enemy groups. And then we'll also go ahead and add in support for when our enemies are destroyed. We're going to go ahead and have explosions show up on our screen. Finally, we're going to go ahead and take a look at an event bus component so that we can easily communicate between our various components for different things. Then we're going to go ahead and wrap up by working on our UI and our audio. And so we're just going to add some simple backgrounds to our game. We're going to implement mechanics like scoring and player lives. Finally, we're going to go ahead and add some audio to our games. We're going to add things like background music, sound effects for when a ship's destroyed, we shoot bullets, and things like that. Alright, with that, that brings this video to an end. In our next video, we're going to go ahead and start working on setting up our project. So as a reminder, there will be a link in the description of this video to the project starter code template, as well as the complete source code for this project. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did enjoy the video, please consider liking the video and hitting the bell icon to be notified when the next video in the series is released. For more great Phaser 3 content, please find the links on your screen now.